Pisces, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Pisces, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Pisces, see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Just want you to know that I am praying for everybody out there to be safe, to have peace in their heart. Remember, just really be calm about things and be safe, okay? No matter what. All right, so Pisces, let's do this. Two cards for Pisces Spirit for their highest good. This is for Pisces Spirit, Pisces. So it says, passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Definitely. Really live in the moment, you guys. Really live in the moment. No matter how or what, you know, don't take anything for granted. Live in the moment, okay? That's what they're saying. Live in the moment. Love your life. Then you also have surrendering to the journey, release control. Definitely. Let things go, you guys. Don't try to control things, you know, try to bring them in faster or wait for something, you know, just let it go and let everything just come in on its own, okay? Asking you to release control. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. This is going to be for Pisces Spirit for their highest good. Pisces, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Pisces. One for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. Good. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and the fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Just looking at everything that's going on. I'll put my little card over here. Put my cards in it. Alright, so you begin with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is talking about maybe you're planning on something, making plans. Maybe there's traveling. Making decisions also. I feel like there is traveling. I feel like wow, I feel like you need to have patience. The Queen of Swords is here for the situation. Queen of Swords is talking about you know, speaking your truth, being truthful, having good communication, being clear-minded. Maybe you just need to say something that you haven't said. You also have the Seven of Swords, which is in the past. Let's leave that in the past. It's about betrayal. It's about deceit. It's about cheating, jealousy. So we're going to leave that there. You also have the Seven of Cups up here for the what's hidden. Seven of Cups is talking about opportunities, trying to create something, getting negative thoughts out of your mind. Also, daydreaming. You have the Eight of Wands down here for the hopes and fears. There's messages coming through. Things are going to start picking up and start moving fast. Changes here. I feel like you're going to be flying or traveling somewhere also. Quick decisions are being made here also. And then you have the Eight of Swords up here for what you need to do now and really need to start seeing the truth, dealing with situations that you haven't dealt with. Taking control of everything that's going on, like getting out of your mind, stop thinking negative also. I feel like, and also too with the Death card here for the what you need to work on. I feel like you're going through a lot of changes. I feel like you're going through a transition or transformation, if you want to call it that, a rebirth. I feel like, you know, you're changing within you and around you. When you change things inside of you, things on the outside are going to start changing also. You do have the Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles is talking about decisions, traveling, having patience. So very nice. Trying to balance everything. I feel like you're very tired and I feel like you're trying to juggle everything and you really need to stop that. There is a decision here that you're trying to make and you need to see the truth in everything. All right, so Pisces, let's do this. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. It says Pisces. Um, Clarify the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? One more card. All right, so you do have the Eight of Swords again here. So there's something here that you're trying not to deal with, trying to not see with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is talking about maybe you're having negative thoughts, or maybe you just can't move forward, or you're feeling stuck or trapped. I do feel like there is a new beginning here, that the world is turning for you. I feel like you're coming into this new beginning, but you need to really, there's a new cycle trying to come in for you, but you really need to leave that behind, the negativity that you have in your mind, thinking like things are not going to work out. With the Eight of Swords here, I feel like you're very overwhelmed with everything, you're just like trying to handle everything all at once, and I feel like you're not really trying to deal with everything, like they're asking you to take that blindfold off and start dealing with everything that you need to. Also feel like at times you could be feeling trapped or feeling overwhelmed, that you don't know what to do. Like what am I going to do? How am I going to do this thing? But they're telling you that there is a decision that you're contemplating, and there is a new beginning here, because the world is here for you. So that's nice. Very nice. I like that. When you get the World card, that's automatically saying that, there's a new cycle, there's a cycle coming to a close and a new one's coming in. So it's really nice to have the World card here. Then you have the Queen of Swords. And why is the Queen of Swords here? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. So you do have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So together, the two cards together, it's a couple. It's like there's a dynamic couple here. One knows how to speak their truth. The other one is like, I'm gonna stand strong no matter what you say. I'm going to do this. But it's in the situation. So they're asking you to be more focused. They're asking you to speak your truth and communicate better. Like really start speaking what you feel inside. Wow, that's and you really need to start focusing. I feel like they want you to be bold. They want you to stand in your power and start speaking your mind, because that's the way it is. They want you to also don't be afraid to be yourself, to speak your truth also, is what they're saying, to have better communication. I feel like you're going to have clarity. You're going to understand why everything that you're going through. You're going to understand why you had to go through it. But I feel like you're so much in your mind that that's at times you're not really focusing like you should be, because you're thinking a lot. You're very overly thinking. You're not wanting to move forward. You're not wanting to see something. And they want you to. They want you to really stop that, and stop whatever you're doing and see the truth and speak your truth and be truthful. You have the Hermit card here, and the Hermit is saying that they want you to go within and try to take some time for yourself, to clear your mind, to take a walk outside without your tablets or phones, whatever, but to gather your thoughts together so that you won't be thinking negative, so you won't be thinking so you won't not be able to think. They want you to think clearly. They want you to start being more focused and speak your truth, because you're not doing that. You have the Seven of Swords here for the past. We're going to keep that because it is a card of betrayal. So just be very careful with that card. Who you trust, who you speak to about your plans, okay? You have the Seven of Cups here. And why is the Seven of Cups here and what's hidden? One more card. Wow. You have the King of Cups, and then you have the Nine of Wands. All right, so with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is talking about daydreaming, about, you know, wanting so many different things. I feel like you need to start believing in yourself, and I feel like you need to leave the negative thoughts out of your mind. I feel also too that you're contemplating a decision. I feel like you know how to handle things. With the King of Cups, he's very loving. He knows how to handle things. He knows how to handle his emotions. He knows how to keep them balanced. And that's you trying to keep everything balanced. Okay. It's very overwhelming at times though, because it can get to you. You're doing everything, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to carry everybody's problems, trying to help everybody, but it's getting very overwhelming. It's getting very tiring for you. Even though you've been through a lot, you've been going through everything, that you have been going through, you still continue to push forward. And that's what they're saying. Keep going forward and don't give up on anything, because you're there, you're almost there. It's almost like you're saying you're at the finish line. So keep pushing forward and don't give up on yourself and anything. You have the Eight of Wands here. And why is the Eight of Wands here for Pisces? One more card. Wow, there's that new beginning. So things are going to start moving fast. If you haven't noticed, they will. They're going to start to. There's fast movement here. There's messages here. You do have the Fool card here. So what that says is that, remember, I told you that there's a new beginning here. Yes, there's that new beginning. There it is again. The Fool card came in for you, so it's good. You do have the Page of Wands, and with the Page of Wands, they're asking you to to really keep your hope. Okay, really be optimistic. Believe in yourself that you can do anything. Be open. Be open to explore possibilities, different opportunities. Things that are going to come towards you. Be open to try it. You never know. Take a leap of faith is what they're saying. If you want to start something, it's time to start it now. It's a good time to start it now, because things are going to be moving. There's some kind of message that's coming in, some kind of messages. So pay attention, okay? There is definitely a lot of travel. You're definitely moving forward also. Very nice, you guys. Very nice. You have the Eight of Swords here. And why is the Eight of Swords here? For what you need to do now. One more card. Wow. Okay. So you have, with the Eight of Swords, you also have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Cups. Definitely a big message is coming in for y'all. I feel like also too, there's something that you're not seeing. You have the Eight of Swords to begin with, and you have it here twice, and she has a blindfold around her face. It's because she doesn't want to see something. She doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to deal with it, but it's time to deal with it. Okay, you need to. You need to try to start moving forward. Stop thinking about how bad it's going to be, or, you're not going to be able to handle it. Stop doing that to yourself. Just go with it and keep going forward. Stop thinking negative about things. Like they're not going to work out. They want you to change your mindset. They want you to also try to focus, because there's been opportunities around you that you haven't seen, Pisces. And they really want you to start focusing, okay? You see these people. This person is underneath the thing, and there's somebody up on the top. They have a cup, and they're like, hey, and they're just like they're just staring out there, because they're not paying attention, and they really want you to start being focused. Okay. I feel like you've been disappointed. Like there's some kind of disappointment here, or some kind of loss that has happened, and you're just feeling down, and it's like you're wishing on something here. I feel like you also have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is saying there are going to be opportunities around you, but you need to be more focused. Okay, you need to start focusing on things and get this negativity out of your mind. You really do. It's urgent that you do that. There's definitely financial opportunities. They want you to use your finances wisely. There's also good news coming in. I feel like you're going to be learning something new, and you want to learn something new also. I feel like you're ready for that. I feel like you want something new in your life. I feel like there's going to be some kind of project that you're going to try to start also. Nice. You could also be going back to school for something. You have the Death card, and what you need to do, what you need to work on. Why is the Death card here? One more card. Wow. So things are changing for you. You're going through this big transformation. You could call it an ending. Something has come to an end. whatever it was, you know, things are not the same anymore for you. You changed inside of you. You're changing things on the outside. You know, you're looking at things. You're looking at everything around you. You know, reviewing things. You know how everything is, where you're at. You know, how everything is going. You know, you're just looking at everything, reviewing everything. You're trying to figure out your next step. They're asking you to move forward, to just take control of everything that you need to, like the situations that are around you, the things that you don't want to deal with. It's time to start dealing with them. Okay. I feel like they're asking you to take control because there is success here. There's traveling here. You're definitely wanting to move forward, you know, but you just need to start like seeing the things that you don't want to see. Like there's things there that you don't want to deal with, you know, and they're asking you to. They're asking you to speak your truth, to really be truthful with yourself and be truthful with whoever is around you. You could also be moving very soon also, so just know that. But you're definitely, things are going to change for you, so just also know that too. And then you have the Two of Pentacles here. And why is the Two of Pentacles here? Wow. You have the Queen of Cups and you have the Temperance card. Wow. With the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like you're trying to juggle everything. I feel like you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. You see him and he's trying to juggle the money, you know. It could be you're trying to juggle your finances, or, you know, what you have, or just the responsibilities that you're doing. You know, you're trying to juggle everything at once, and they're asking you to really start taking it easy because you also have the Queen of Cups. They want you to just, you know, yes, do your priorities. Yes, take care of everything that you need to, but start taking it easy also. Start nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, because that's really important also. And that's one thing you're not doing. They want you to trust your intuition, to be calm about things and have patience. I feel like you are definitely on the right path here. You are on the path that you're supposed to be. But I feel like you're trying to balance everything, keep everything balanced. I feel like you're really struggling to keep everything balanced also at that. But they want you to have patience. They want you to be calm about things. You are on the right path. And then you're very divinely guided also. Know that. Okay, but really start taking care of yourself because you're going through a lot right now. I feel like you're going through a lot of healing. I feel like you just need to let things come in, okay? And I feel like you just need to live life to the fullest. Like, be in the moment. Stop worrying about everything. Stop worrying about everybody else's problems also. Stop doing that to yourself. Just live in the moment for yourself, you know, because you need to. It's time. And they want you to speak your truth and see the truth. Okay, really start having better communication with whoever it is that you're involved with or near you. They want you to speak your truth. All right, so Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.